All right, good evening, everybody. I want to thank you all for being here tonight and for participating this week with us. We had a great time. I'm seeing a lot of familiar faces out here today. People we saw at the Innovation Expo, the breakfast, my favorite event, the EV Day. Alan, of course, shout out to you for bringing that Maserati. Made my dreams. So I want to kick off our awards ceremony. The first one is our Utility Company of the Year Award, which is going to Avangrid, specifically United Illuminating. You know, when most people think about their utility company, they think about their monthly bill, but I want you to think about something else for a moment. Think about the last time your power went out. Remember that feeling? The uncertainty, the inconvenience, the sudden awareness of how much we depend on that invisible network of wires and transformers that we take for granted. Now imagine the people who leave their families in the middle of the night, in ice storms and hurricanes, to restore that power. Imagine the engineers and planners who spend their days thinking decades ahead, making decisions about infrastructure investments that your grandchildren will benefit from. That's who we're honoring tonight. United Illuminating isn't just delivering electricity to Connecticut homes and the businesses. They're people who make modern life possible. More than that, they're actively building the foundation for our clean energy future. While others talk about the transition to renewable energy, UI is out there doing the hard, expensive, and often invisible work of upgrading the grid, installing smart technology, and creating the infrastructure that makes clean energy reliable and accessible for everyone. What moves me about UI's work is that it's driven by something deeper than profit margins. It's driven by an understanding that the decisions they make today will determine what kind of world we leave for our children. They're investing in transmission lines and storage systems, not because they have to, but because they know it's the right thing to do. And one of my favorite quotes, which I probably mentioned for the third time now since we started this nonprofit: society grows when men and women plant trees in whose shade there shall never sit. Franklin Reynolds and his team understand that being a utility company in 2025 means being a partner in Connecticut's clean energy future. It means caring not just about keeping the lights on today, but about making sure those lights are powered by clean, sustainable energy tomorrow. Please join me in recognizing United Illuminating as Connecticut's Utility Company of the Year, and let's welcome Franklin Reynolds to the stage to accept this recognition on behalf of the men and women who keep Connecticut powered and moving towards a clean future.
Well, thank you. That's fine, thank you. Thank you for those kind remarks. I'll just say, now that you guys know I'm in the military, one of the things we used to say is be seen, be heard, and then be gone. So I'll be pretty quick here. But I really appreciate those comments. Our men and women of the utility definitely are incredibly dedicated to making sure that we can keep the lights on. We have some of the best reliability in the country. But we also embrace clean energy technology, as it was stated. So some of you might know those folks that were here earlier in the week. It was incredibly hot on Tuesday. So much so that ISO New England became incredibly concerned about the capacity of the system. But what you probably didn't know is if you're in the UI service territory, we had no concerns at all. That's because we have 300 megawatts of solar systems connected to our utility infrastructure, which helps to keep that capacity down. In fact, the last time we saw a capacity peak on our system was back in 2006. That's how much we embrace clean energy technology. But Avangrid, our parent company, also embraces clean energy technology. It's the #3 wind power producer in the country here in the United States. And they are also building the New England Clean Energy Connect project, which will bring 1,000 megawatts of hydropower into New England by the end of this year. So we embrace clean energy technology, and certainly our parent company, Iberdrola, which is the second largest utility in the world, is the #1 wind power producer in the world, embraces clean energy technology. So each and every day, our folks are embracing clean energy technology and making sure that we can keep the lights on for all of you to do all the great things that you do. So in honor of our folks at United Illuminating, I'm honored to accept this award. Thank you.